Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, and welcome to another Hobby Hangout video. Today we are going to be doing the obligatory How to Fight the Dreadnought with a little bit of a free-to-play guide as well. But guys, before we get started here, make sure to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers right now. And make sure to tune into Battle Nations Radio with the new time being Tuesdays at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the video. So guys, today we're going to be going over, this is the first free-to-play method, and then we're going to start to introduce some M10s and an ironclad as well, and just be fighting the Dreadnought. Hopefully we're getting another ironclad in this fight. But if you're going to do it with the free-to-play method, I've done it before, I beat it that way. It is definitely tougher. I'd recommend getting at least 3, maybe 4 M10s. But if you don't have any M10s and you can't afford any, you already spent your nanos, what you'll need is, I would really recommend you have 3 R6 boos in the front like this. You're going to need to have 1 baby grouper at R4, and then you're going to need to have 7 R1 battleship Raptor classes. These need to be R4 as well. These are the max rank you can get them to with a max level cap level 49. Some tips for this is you need to make sure that your baby grouper with this attack right here, 1 shots, 1 sub, and then with the other, it needs to get a crit on the other sub with its other attack like this. And with that, finish it off with an attack from an R1. So you should be taking out the subs in 3 turns. If it takes you more than 3 turns, back out of the fight. It's not going to be possible, or it's going to be extremely hard. And then with that, you just need to start wailing with this attack right here. Make sure you put it in the front in the row 1, column 3 section, and just start wailing on the Dreadnought with that attack. Just keep going in whichever one has the lowest amount of health. I'd recommend you use that for when it dies. But in this case, we are going to introduce a little bit of M10s here, and I do have 1 ironclad, so we're going to do that as well, and we'll go ahead and get started with the video. So guys, the most important units like the M10s or the ironclad or anything that does the highest damage, you definitely want to keep in the back row. Gives it the most protection, and you're going to want to keep those units alive the longest, because those are going to be the most important in terms of taking this behemoth out. We do want to put them in a pattern so they're all kind of like spaced out a little bit, because it does have a cross pattern attack. So if we look here, with this attack, we want to make sure, this can hit 3, and 3, we don't want to group them so they can hit all 6 at once. So this works well for me because it's going to hit 3 or 2. So we're okay with that. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. First, we want to take out this first sub. We can live with that. Next, we're going to go with the dual attack, see what that does. Let's hope we get some crit. No crit. I think we'll still be able to recover this one. We'll go ahead and see if we can get this knocked out. That's the attack we got to worry about. Pretty decent damage, but still survivable. And we're going to keep using this M10 attack just to hit on the sub here. This way we can get damage on both the sub and the Dreadnought. I'd really like to use this Ironclad's attack, but we're going to wait. I want to get the sub out of the way. Should be fine. We'll be able to absorb that, no problem. And then we can start using the fun attacks here. And this is the great part about getting the Ironclad. I just got one, so obviously, I'm showing it off a little bit, but it does make the fighting the Dreadnought a little bit easier, which is very nice. That's a nice crit right there. We'll start to lose some turns. We'll go ahead and do this second attack with the Ironclad. All right, and then we'll just keep wailing on it, right, with these attacks we talked about. Again, guys, I really recommend you have a minimum of, let's call it, 2 M10s to fight the Dreadnought. And again, those are going to want to be R4 as well. But that just makes the battle a lot easier and very manageable. That's a pretty hefty attack right there. I think we should be fine, though. We're going to keep going here. Looking nice. Alright, we're keeping that clad alive. We're going to need that attack coming here soon. This has got low health, but we'll use that attack. And you want to remember, which units are kind of have these attacks ready to go, which don't. And look here, we have 4 M10s and 1 Ironclad left. It doesn't have too much health left. I think we should be A-okay here. All right, there we go. not many options. We're going to switch to the secondary attack. So nice 143. Gotta watch out for that one. Those mines can be a problem. I think we're just fine still, though. Ooh, barely hanging on there. All right, this is going to get a little riskier. Just given the amount of ironclads I have, generally, or the amount of M10s that I have, I can go ahead and proceed through. But if you don't, obviously this might be a sort of a retreatable situation. But I think we're going to make it out of here okay. All right, and then we just need one more attack on it. This should finish it off. Alright, and no clad that time, but guys, that's how you fight the Dreadnought. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. And make sure to tune in for Battle Nations Radio every week on Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we're going over hot takes tomorrow. Should be a fun time. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.